welcome to another quick Yap video, and today I have a list on what I want to talk about, so let's talk. The first time I saw Yuzuha, I thought she was going to be Anomaly, but instead she is a physical support. This is big. We finally get another support and she is now the second limited support agent. Does this mean she's a better version of Astra? No, she is not the upgrade. Astra, I believe, is still superior in my opinion because she is a one button play and already does so much for pressing one button. So for players who don't like complicated mechanics, Astra is a good grab. So I believe Yuzuha will not power creep Astra. So let's calm down. Right now we still don't know what she does, but there's already a ton of not so legit information roaming around Reddit. But all I can say is she might be a good grab because you know, supports in this game are broken. They give buffs and debuffs to really help deal more damage, and like any other game, like for example League of Legends, supports are crucial because they help with the early game. They give buffs, heals, ward vision, and with all of that help, your ADC will still blame you for dying once. But anyway, all I can say about her, she's a good addition for physical attackers and physical teams. So big W for physical lovers. Okay, about Alice, I thought she's gonna be a rupture or attacker agent, but instead she is an anomaly agent, so she's like Jane Doe. Will she power creep Jane? No, she will not. Again, we still don't know what she does, but like I said, there is already a lot of not so legit information roaming around Reddit. I do love her design though, not gonna lie. I've seen the videos on Reddit and she's looking broken. Like, she reminds me of Fiora from League, so now we have Fiora in ZZZ. Big W. Okay, now for the spicy stuff. Here's my predictions. Let's start first with Alice. Since she's Anomaly and a rapier user, you know what would be broken? If the Anomaly bar plays like the same thing from Fiora in League of Legends. Like, imagine hitting a vital point and boom, huge Anomaly bar gain. Or every time you hit a vital point, you will trigger Anomaly. That's crazy. And when you press ultimate with Fiora, if you complete to hit all 4 vital points, boom, big chunk of damage, and basically you'll be dealing true damage for every vital point hit. And since she is Anomaly, imagine this. She press ultimate, you trigger a vital point, and instead of triggering an Anomaly, you trigger Disorder. That's disgusting. She might replace Yanagi at this point, but that's just my predictions, so don't believe me just yet. Now for more predictions, here's what I fear the most. Some people say on Reddit that Yuzuha might be Ishuan's best in slot until Alice was shown. So everything was changed and now we're getting a support that might be good for Anomaly teams. But here's what the people are not predicting yet, and I hate it if it's true. I think Yuzuha might be best in slot for Orpheus because bro, we get physical support, then suddenly a physical Anomaly. What's next? We need a third slot to complete this team, and who might that be? I hope it's Monado and not Orpheus, because here's my polling plan. I think 2.1 is gonna be a side quest patch, meaning we're done with the training arc story. Now it's back to chill stories, and like I said in my past videos, we're now back to the prepping phase. And I feel like it's best to save up a lot of poly in this patch because my pulling experience right now is horrible.
Flashback.
We lost the 50 and I freaking knew it, the cat. Goodness me. Goodness me, man. Who commented that, bro? I'm banning that guy.
End of flashback.
And being free to play means you need to make tough decisions, even if you'll feel regret down the line. Because like I always say in my pulling or skip videos, you gotta sit about it and think. What's my biggest regret so far from skipping an agent? It's gonna be Trigger. She's overall a good agent. She's a stunner slash support. She's like Astra with a mix of Pulcrum. And I really regret for not pulling for her. She fits so well in my account and she can literally open up a lot of team compositions thanks to her playstyle. And also, she might be the best in slot for Orpheus, because as you can see from the live trailer, we see Trigger, the next is Orpheus. So I might double down when Orpheus banner comes, if Trigger is gonna rerun on her banner. And this is bad because I might reach to my wallet when desperate decisions come into play. But I don't think that will ever happen because, like I always say, sit about it and think. And I will definitely sit a long one when that day comes. So here's the plan for now. I'm skipping 2.1 banners. It is what it is. I need all the poly that we're gonna get in 2.1. I need as many polyphons for Orpheus as much as possible. And since I'm planning to grab Trigger as well, I might go broke if Orpheus is coming in 2.2. What I might regret and gouge my eyes if Yuzuha is the best support for Orpheus. So I hope Monado finally shows up so I can see the full picture. Right now it's like a guessing game. All we can do is kind of predict what we see. And lastly, I'm finally working on my very own Discord. I'll soon drop it here in the channel so you guys can join me there with some chit and chat and maybe even see what I'm editing in real time. Talk about other games, like get to know my community. Right now it's still 50% done. I'm still in the process of making it look as professional as possible, adding bots and commands here and there. I know it's gonna be empty at first, but big things start small. So if you're an OG in the channel, I hope I can all see you guys there. That's the end of today's video, and if you're new to the channel, hit that like and sub button. It really helps me to keep making these videos. And I also stream now here in my channel, so if you see me live, come and say hi.